time shot. It's time shot. I'm in the place where my friends are, and I know together we'll go far. Yeah, time shot. It's time shot. And I'm still doing things the time shot way.
Hello people, it's Poet and we're back on TimeShot. I just logged in, as you saw, and I hear chickens. I hear them, though. Like, I don't see them. But I swear I hear them. I'm gonna use my silk touch. Oh, there's no way that they're in here. I can hear them like they're right here. Oh, no. Unless they're like in here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just hear them all over the place. Please tell me if she buried them in the ground. Please tell me that there's like some identifier, like, oh, under every piece of cobble. I mined up the gravel and I got nothing but flint, so that's not good. What is this doing here? Oh, what? Was that always? That was always grass. All right. Well, now I feel bad for taking that piece of grass. I'll put it back. Like, I can hear the chickens in here. I can't see any. There. So you'd think, oh, okay, well then they're underneath. But there's nothing. Like here, I know that this is hollow under here. This is hollow. Somewhere. I think it is. See, there's like, what is this little space anyway? We're gonna have zombies spawning in now too. I'll just do like that for now. That is not good. That is not good. There was no way. There's no way to see where the chickens are. You can just hear them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. This is so bad. I don't have any. I got some blocks. Okay. I feel better. But like, are they underneath every one of these? Like, no. No. And I hear like a random one. Like there's maybe one in here somewhere. Like I don't. Oh, that is so frustrating. I'll be digging up the floor for weeks. Oh, and then there's of course. Oops. Okay, I gotta kill these chickens here. I don't want them. There we go. Alright, so today I wanted to do a little bit of a rant, and what an appropriate thing when we are frustrated by chickens. Just in that it'll share my frustration. god. You know what makes chicken pranks the worst? It's that they're so frustrating to clean up. Oh my god, I can just hear them all through this stupid thing. Oh my god. I can hear one right here somewhere. She wouldn't have dug up the stairs, would she? No. I don't think she would do that. It's like right here. What? This is gonna drive me nuts. It's like right here. Oh my god. I can hear it. It's like right. It's in here. It's in like in the wall. I don't know where it is. I'm going nuts here. Is it in here? Oh my god, this is gonna drive me. I'm gonna go crazy. Cause the sound, like it sounds like it's right here, but like if she didn't put you remember way back, me and Jake did a note block prank on Edson. This is season 1 TimeShot. We buried a lot of note blocks on random interval redstone ticks. And it played random notes as he was like walking by type of thing. And that one was fairly easy, I feel like, to clean up. It didn't take a ton of work to go through and listen for the note block, because note blocks are pretty loud. I mean, these chickens are too, but it sounds so difficult to hear where they are coming from. It's like their little voices travel for miles. What is this? Cluck, poet, cluck, 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 Mara. Dear poet, cluck, 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 Mara. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Like, it sounds like there's one, like, right here. No. Right here? Right here. Right here. Oh my god. I don't care. I'm digging up every diorite block right now. I'll do it one block at a time if I have to. One type of block at a time. Just do all the diorite. Okay. None of them are under the diorite over here. So she didn't use a consistent... I think that was there. So let me look at... maybe where the torch is. No. Digging up the cobble now. No. Dig up all the cobble. I don't think it's under the gravel. She wouldn't have placed it under gravel, would she? You can place like a torch in a certain way and then place gravel in a certain way that it won't fall. Let's see here. Dig up the gravel here. No. It's like not there at all. It's not on the path. So she's actually gone and potentially put them inside the walls here. It'll be impossible to find them in that case. Like, it sounds like there's just a ton inside this little... No. It sounds like they're inside the walls, which, I mean, like I said, if they're inside the walls, there's almost no way. There's almost no way for me to find them. That it would be just so impossible. It sounds like the voices are coming from everywhere. It's signs of a insane man. I understand. It sounds like they're in the path. It sounds like they're beside the path. It sounds like they're everywhere. They could be anywhere. But if there's no block to mark where they are, and if there's no, like, if they're in the middle of the path, or I mean in the middle of the walls and stuff, then there's just no way that I would find them. No way at all. And like what I ended up having to do for Edson is I went back and I had memorized where all of the different note blocks were, and I went through and I cleaned them all up for him after. I'm gonna just go on a limb and say that Mara hasn't memorized where where all the chickens are, and that I'm just screwed. I'm just screwed until I like. There's two like right here. God, there's more than two there. It sounds like there's so many there. Up top? Oh my God. It sounds like they're coming through that wall and you break the wall and it's outside. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. The sounds don't make sense with these chickens. That's why I'm saying with note blocks, at least you could tell where directionally they were coming from. These chickens, it's like impossible. I had to walk around and see if I can find any more chicken. What I was going to do today, and I still would like to do, I did go mining for some quartz. Okay, I hear chickens in this side of the... Yeah, there's chickens over here too. Yeah, even in here. It would be so easy if it was like, oh yeah, every second block or something, there's a chicken, or some way for me to clean it up. But if there's no way for me to clean it up, then that's just not fair. I'm gonna dig a bunch of holes and I don't know. Oh, I wonder if there's a way to X-ray. And I know that sounds pretty cheaty, but there used to be a way back in the day. How would you do that? Let's see if I can figure it out. There used to be a way to X-ray, but I know for a fact that Spigot actually removes. I mean, it's not like she planned this, but Spigot, the build that we're technically running on, because Paper MC, which is what we're working with, for this server, it actually runs off of a build of Spigot, and Spigot is another server build of Minecraft, made to optimize it and speed it up and so on and so forth, and run plugins and that. What it does is it removes certain ways of X-raying. And what I mean when I say X-ray, I mean, you know, basically, like, you know, when you go into spectator mode and you can see through the world, that's sort of what X-raying does to a point. Like, I even hear a chicken out here. I heard it a second ago. Oh my God. To a point, you can see the blocks. Usually not, I need one of these. I need one of these. It's not to the point of like spectator mode X-ray, but it lets you see inside of blocks. And that might help sort of... Oh my God. Like, there's one right here. There's one, I swear to God, right here. Nope, of course there isn't. Surely she's not like... Wait. That was 2 blocks down. That was 2 blocks down. I don't know if there's any consistency there. Okay, so there's one like right here. 2 blocks down, no. Yes. What the heck? And it was under a completely different kind of block. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're just... Ah, that's going to be so much digging because you hear them and then you have to, like, make a pit. I'm going to have to load up my inventory with diorite, gravel, cobble. And I'm just going to have to basically say to myself, like, listen, self. When you're done here, your pathway will probably look completely different than it did before. Wait, no. I've already done it wrong. Oh, there's chickens everywhere. I can feel it. There's one right here. Yeah. Now that I know that they're 2 down, they are... Okay, I admit they're a little easier to pin down now, but they're still really... Like, there's one, like, right here somehow. How is there one in here? Why is there one in here? I swear to God, I'm gonna scream. Okay, get me out of here, Ender Pearl. Get me out of here. Alright, and now just fix this path. Man, this stinks. So I wanted to rant today. And while I was ranting, I was actually going to go and set up some pillars. And that's why I mentioned quartz before. Oh, there's a particularly annoying one right here. There you are. There you are. I'm going to get you in a split second. There's a couple there. They're under this one right here. Oh! The mother lode. The mother lode of chickens. Yeah. Aha! One more down. Man, for every chicken I kill, I feel just so vindicated. Like, yes! Die! Die! Leave my world. So, yeah, I wanted to rant. And while I was going to rant, I was going to actually set up some pillars with quartz that I gathered the other day. Which I think I still have. Yeah, I got a few more stacks, like 5 or 6 stacks more. And the idea here is that I was gonna go around. Where's my? Do I have any pillars made? Yes. So let's grab actually all the pillars. I'm gonna take. You make pillars out of the slabs? I forget. Chiseled. Okay, that's how you make the chiseled. So you make them out of these standard blocks, pillars. There we go. All right. So I got some pillars. I have some pillars. What I was going to do, I was going to cut down this tree for starters, so I can do that. Whee! I was actually going to cut down this tree. As much as I love this tree being here, I may try to find a way to replant it or create green in this area some other way. Oh no, these are all hand placed. These are all hand placed leaves, aren't they? Yes, they are. Ugh. Where's my flint and steel when I need it? Okay. Yeah, you know what? This won't be too bad. Don't have shears either. That's okay. We can cut it down this way. The old-fashioned way. No, we can't. That's taking too long. There's a chicken. Get it? Oh, if I opened my mailbox and there were just a bunch of eggs, I would have laughed. Okay, flint and steel. Shears. That's what I need. Shears. There we go. Cluck, 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 cluck. Oh, yeah, that's infinitely better. Okay. I'm going to cut down this tree, and the reason I'm cutting down this tree is because I want the space here. I want this space for a build. Now, I've always sort of looked at this little space here. So I have this pathway here, and it's the same style of pathway as up there, but I find that, like, you really just can't see very well, you know, when you're walking through the pathway. I feel confined walking along like that, and I end up jumping across here way more, jumping along the top way, way, way more, which I feel defeats the purpose of having a nice little bridge like this. And I wondered if it wouldn't be worthwhile and how it would look if I cut the top off. I know that sounds crazy. It'd be a lot of work, but I wonder how this would look if I just cut the top off. And this bridge up here too. I mean, that looks beautiful. I love how that looks. I think aesthetically, beautiful. But practically, not the greatest. Because I would rather be like a block higher. And so the other option, of course, is that I take like pillar quartz like this. And rather than having like a step down, I would have it like this. You know? Like that. And I know that it would cover up the window somewhat. Let's see how that looks from afar. You can barely see it, actually. It does cover up the window somewhat. You do see that there is a difference, and if I went all the way across, you would certainly see a difference. But like, you can see a difference if I go like that, for sure. But with that said, the difference isn't so bad that like it makes it look bad. And when you're running along this, then I can stand here and look out. Stand here and look out. And I love that way more. And I gotta, of course, fix the little screw ups like that. Though maybe it's not too much of a screw up. I could actually go like this, for example. Oops. Whoa. Well, that one's lost forever. I could go like that, for example, is what I was going to say. Careful with this pick. Go like that. And then just like every one of these. Flip them like that. Just to give it a little bit of a pattern. That looks pretty good. I think that looks all right. Get rid of this step. There we go. Oh, that's so much better. I love that. I like that. So when we get to this spot here, I was always like, well, you know what? I don't know what I could build in this tiny little space here. Here's the thing. I can terraform somewhat. So like right here, I'll terraform a little bit. And right away, that increases our amount of build space by a lot, actually. If I did it one more, because like we're coming down, we're on this block right here. So let's say that this is our, like this is where we come out. I could always step down and then have a wider space here, but I can also build out. So if I were to take stone like this and then just build out and then do the same sort of thing all around. Yeah, well, I need more stone than that. But you know what I mean? I could build it out quite a bit and in all directions here. I could build up this mountain quite a bit here as well. And then we could build our structure. The other idea, though, is that yes, I will do that to a point, but there's nothing stopping me from building a structure right here, like as part of this mountain. Essentially, you get rid of this mountain, and it becomes a build. So, for an example of that, you don't have to look very far. One build that I'm actually very proud of is this one right here. So let's jump down here. This one right here is a massive build that I did. Didn't take me too long. Took me about a day to build that. And it sounds crazy that that only took a day, but there's really not a lot to it. Once I got the pattern down, that took me, you know, probably an hour or so to do on both sides. And then it was basically just pillaring with pillaring blocks all the way up. And then the same with glass. The glass was probably the hardest to place, but I just pillared with it. And when I was done, you know, it was like, man, that was so easy to do. And it looks like it gives the illusion that it took a long time to do. Of course, the interior isn't done, but essentially what I did is I didn't have to chisel away the mountain, but it, again, gives that illusion like I did chisel away the mountain. Gives the illusion that I did do a lot of work. Where is this guy coming from, setting me on fire? Did he come all the way from... Oh, he hit me. Oh my god. Baby zombies are the worst. Genuinely the worst. Their hitboxes are a mystery to everyone. Oh my god. Ouch, dude. Ooh. Okay, I am done in this spot right now. I need to put up the rest of that wall, apparently. Yeah, let's get out of here. So, to make a long story short, I think what I can do is something like this. And I can do something like this quite often in this base, and it would give that same illusion that, like, a lot of work has been done, when really a lot of work still needs to be done. Which is fine. That is perfectly fine. We can live in a world of facades. Which is what it would be. So, at the same time, I can build up on a platform like this. But even if I don't have a platform like this, there's nothing stopping me from building some facades. So, the only thing that I really have to feel like, okay, this is, you know, if I'm going to have this pathway here that we just fixed up, I'm going to go along and I'm going to be like, okay, immediately the pathway, like, you'll be inside of a building, like right here. So with that said, I need to sort of take my dirt out here. And let's count out 1, 2, and we're going from the railing, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to go 9. We're going to go 10, because I want to cover this. No. 9. We're going to go 9 blocks. Because if I, it's hard to explain what's going on in my brain, but essentially, like, if I put a pillar here, and the front of the building is facing that way, I want the wraparound of the building, the side of the building, to come into, like, this part, and then, like, disappear. So it's a lot less building. So 9 blocks that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now this, unfortunately, because it's so open, there's no way to hide that, but that'll lend to some of the decorative quality of it. End up with something sort of like that, where you can see down the side. So like, for example, I did the same thing down at the bottom here, where there's no build behind this rock. There's no build behind that rock, but it still sort of has that illusion like it could, because on this side you see it all the way down, but on that side you still see it. I'm gonna sleep actually on this random bed that is here. Cluck, 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 cluck. All right, so that's just, these are just for distancing. The front of the building will probably go out by like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go actually 6. Okay, so 6 blocks, because I don't want it to interfere with that. So 6 blocks. That makes for a fairly big building, because then of course it'll wrap around. It'll be rounded-ish, and we'll go probably about to there. Okay, so the same can happen over here. Okay, and that'll be basically the size of my building. So it'll go from there, it'll wrap around. 8, 9, and then this away, like that, and then like this. There. Okay, so this is basically just the outline, and I know that this doesn't look like anything at all to anybody, but trust me, like, to me this is a building. This is the structure of a building. The front, the very, very, very front will be right here. The very back will be around here, and it'll actually connect to the pathway here. So the pathway will come in, and when you're right here, you're going to be inside of the building right here. You'll actually be inside of the building right here. So if I wanted to, if I really wanted to, I could actually curve this in a lot more, but then I'd probably have to make the building out a lot more. So when I come here, I want to be inside the building. I don't want this to be the back of the building, though. I want the building to wrap around. I want it to wrap around to here. I'm thinking. This might be too far. This might be a little bit too far. By like that much, maybe even. So, like, all of this, remove. Because I don't want too much of that bridge to be hidden. So maybe like that. And then the rest. Building. Here we go. Yeah. Yep. Perfect. So then when you're right here, you're inside the building. That makes more sense to me. And it's probably throwing people off because it's on 2 different levels. I mean, this is just a template for the size of the building. So no matter how I make it look, you know, at the end of the day, the front of the building will be right here. The back of the building will be right here. This was just the size, so I could actually even, you know, get rid of that. Get rid of that. So, because we have the size. So, this is the size of the building. The right side of it, the left side of it, or depending on how you look. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. And now it's already been, I can't even believe it. It's been 35 minutes. I spent the entire time looking for chickens, which are still everywhere. I think what we should do, oh my god, I'm going to talk about my, yes. Aha! New recipes. What? Quick chicken recipe? Maybe? Like, I don't know. I don't know what other new recipe that would be. Anyway, that's not right. Is it right? No, that's not right. I don't want to put stone there. I'm going to put those there. Oh. It's so much quieter. Just with like that one thing gone. So the key was there is a little bit of a trick. Like, you can tell more or less. There's one like right in here. I hear it all around me. I swear there's one inside of this stairway. It's like right in here. Could it be like right now? I'm gonna do all the diorite again. Ah, this is so annoying. Worst prank. Here it is. You can tell by the fact that there's smooth stone underneath. I don't know if that's what the intention was, but whatever. I will take it. I will take it. Oops, I used up the wrong block there. Whatever. Guess not always the case. Make your noises. See, like, to me, there's one, like, right here somewhere. It's, like, right in here. Wow, there's one. My God, I just dug up, like, half the pathway to find one chicken. Okay, just making sure she's not hiding them like three blocks deep. Yeah, I spent this whole episode basically cleaning up a prank rather than talking about my rant. And the reason I didn't get into it is because I just knew that I would be running out of space. Time. That I'd be running out of space time. Well, anyway, I'm going to keep at it and see if I can't get rid of more of the chickens. And the x-ray thing I was going to try, but I got distracted. Wanted to show you guys what I was going to do on this episode where I didn't. But trust me, this I know that this looks bad with the dirt like that, but essentially what I was going to do... Oh, man, do I have time? I don't. I really don't. I really don't have time. The reason I grabbed all these pillar blocks is because I was going to go around. I know, like I'm 40 minutes into a video here. But what I was going to do essentially is go to the front of the building here. So like we got the front here. Let's see where's our absolute front right here. And drop down right here, and then this. I was going to place like quartz pillars like that. Okay, and then I go to the side here, and then I got to figure out like where my curve is going to be, how steep of a curve it's going to be. Probably something like that, if I had to guess. So then, pillar right here. I got feather falling, so I'm not scared. Okay, and then I was going to basically just do that. So the same over here. Whee! There we go. And maybe even this like corner block like that. And then I'd go back to the back here, and then do this sort of the same. So then like see, it'll be like kind of a little rounded building. Break that one, then pillars up. And if I make these pillar skeletons everywhere and then start to fill them out, I feel like this base will grow exponentially, like, because then I can just go ahead and get rid of, like, you know, the interior blocks like that and like that, and it cleans it up a lot for my. I still have the structure, I still have the template, but I don't have the mess, you know? So that's my idea. That is my idea. I shouldn't have broken that one because that's not finished. But there's my idea, was to go around and do that. And do that in a few other places. Like, I want to build my house, move myself out of living out of there, and start building the house here. So build up some pillars here, and so on and so forth. But chickens ruined the day. So with that, we're going to leave it there and say we'll see you next time on TimeShot. Bye-bye.